All right, as we round out day 29 of this government shutdown, so many families are being forced to make some heartbreaking decisions about what stays and also what goes.
Yeah, this is a heartbreaker, folks. News 4's Joseph Olmo is covering that angle for us tonight.
Who wants to have a treat?
Maybe this sounds kind of corny, I don't know, but dogs are something that bring people together.
Even in these divided times,
You're my friend.
I think we can all agree on that.
There really is like a therapy component to dog rescue.
But Amy here, who's the president of Canine Rescue in Montgomery County, says something's happening right now and it's worrying her.
If you are having to prioritize the basics, for some people, they're starting to look at their dog and say, I don't know if I can afford this. And they're devastated. They don't want to be in this situation. They don't want to surrender, but they're not sure what else to do. Just today, we probably had 6 or 7 calls from people asking if we could help. And
all of them you suspect are calling because some way they are caught up in the effects of the government shutdown.
All of them were calling because they are being affected by the shutdown.
He's very excited to be outside.
We actually talked to a mom from Gaithersburg who had to make that tough phone call to Amy and her team.
Part of why I adopted him is for him to, be a part of the family.
She asked that we don't identify her, but we can show you Reese, the 2-year-old mixed breed that this family has had since he was a pup. Unfortunately, the single mom of 3 kids says, with SNAP benefits set to be cut off in just a few days, she has had to make a difficult decision. Listen to how much she spends each month just on her dog.
Close to $400 a month, give or take.
Right.
And just can't manage that and also put food on the table.
That means Reese will soon end up in a foster home.
It's just a really sad and I think maybe overlooked consequence of what's happening. I just don't think people expected that this was going to be part of it. I would just say we have to come together and find a solution in this incredibly wealthy country that we're in. I can't believe that people are having to beg for dog food right now.
Yeah, that last part there about the dog food, guys. Amy says that is happening too. If people aren't necessarily at the point yet where they're surrendering their dog, she's getting a lot of calls, people just asking if there's any extra food that can be donated. And guess what? There is a way to help. This Saturday and Sunday, Canine Rescue, they're going to be holding a pet food drive. You can donate pet food from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Sharps at Waterford Farm. That is up in Montgomery County. She says every little bit can help, guys.
It's
heartbreaking. And it's a little bit, but it adds up.
Yeah.
$400 a month for families living paycheck to paycheck or no paycheck at all.
Exactly.
It's tough choices that a lot of families are starting to have to make.
It's so hard because those dogs are part of the family.
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't even imagine.
And you know what's more? Like, this is a small rescue operation in Montgomery County. We talked to Brandywine ASPCA. They said hundreds, literally hundreds of people since the beginning of the government shutdown have called and said, we got to surrender our pups.
Another part of the impact of this fallout from the shutdown. Joseph,
guys.
thank you.
Thank you, Joe.